Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. It is I.J.F. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning back, welcome back. Before I get started, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and also follow me on my other social media platforms because it does help out a lot. So first of all, I do want to say RIP to Natalie Dezelle Reed from B.A.P.S. She passed away yesterday morning. Yesterday was Tuesday, December 7th. At the age of 53. So I do want to say my condolences to her family because I think she was a really underrated star. After B.A.P.S, we didn't really see much of her. But RIP. So let's get started with JT. So I love me some JT. I do. I know that she's had like issues in the past where she's said all types of crazy stuff, and unfortunately some of the stuff that she has said in the past is still biting her in the ass today. A few days ago, a couple of days ago, like on Monday, Sunday night, people started like pulling up old tweets of hers. And I don't know who the hell she is getting upset, but they keep pulling out her tweets over and over again. And every time they pull up her old tweets, it gets worse. So she had a tweet that said, "I love pretty dark skinned girls, not too crispy nah, but the Milky Ways be the shit." Girl, what? And, you know, Lovely T said this. She said that people don't want to talk about some of the hierarchy that does exist when it comes to dark-skinned women. It's like, well, I'm like this dark, not that dark. You know, like an Alec Wake or Ducky Thought or Lupita Dark. You know, it's only cool and glamorized on, you know, TV and social media. But in real life, it's just like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, you guys are being rude and nasty. It gets worse, y'all. She says this too. She said, "I swear I hate ends. I should be a effing Nazi." Girl, what? What? Where are these thoughts coming from? I mean, damn, I get it. People get on your damn nerve, but do you want to take it that damn far? But you know what? She was young. She was in her own head. Who knows what this girl was going through? I mean, she was a scammer, for God's sake. She was doing a lot of stuff to escape from her reality. So maybe this is what she just needed to go through to basically figure out what's going on with her life. Because anybody who thinks this way is a bit off to me, if you ask me. I don't know. But I also feel like JT is also one of those girls who was teased for her skin color, you know, probably, you know, made to feel a certain way. And it's so weird because as a dark-skinned girl myself, I don't remember people making me feel bad for my skin, and I don't feel bad for my skin. Oh, well, what am I trying to say here? Just because it didn't happen to me doesn't mean that it didn't happen to someone else, and it's still painful. She said, "F all these little bees like R. Kelly." And then there was more like tweets about her saying how much she wants to be with R. Kelly and sleep up with him and all that nasty stuff. Like, girl, ew. But hey, everyone has their crushes that are not perfect. We all have people that we actually, I don't know why I'm trying to make excuses for JT. JT, you're wrong, but at the end of the day, this is your past. This is how you used to process things and just go about it. And now that you are on a bigger platform and people look up to you, maybe it will change your way of thinking and also open you up to more things that's not so shallow and disgusting like what you used to talk about. This one just took me out. Girl. They also said that Young Miami Carisha also had her own tweets that were nasty and volatile. I'm just gonna share some of them on the screen. What? What? Disgusting, 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 disgusting. But unfortunately, a lot of people do think this way in our community. You know, there are a lot of people who might put stuff up for, you know, shits and giggles on IG, but deep inside, yeah, they, you know, colorism is just what it is. It's just what it is. Okay? And what I have to say to that is it's going to take a long time of unlearning things to accept blackness. It's going to take a long time for people to understand and completely divulge colorism, because colorism is only a small thing under the big umbrella of racism. So I feel like, of course, I can be upset at JT and Young Miami because they're girls from the inner city who this was the type of thinking that was passed down to them, and it's really effed up. But now that you are on a higher scale, you're more famous, you're more known, you might want to keep some of the stuff that you thought or think about to yourself, just to be safe. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to change nobody and how they think, because that's a lifetime of work. Of course, there's hope and change, but I'm not going to be sitting around holding people's hands. That's just a no-no. I'm not there. I don't want to be there. Never been there. Hello. But girls, get your shit together, okay? And I don't want to hear about this anymore. I just hope that you guys don't think like this anymore. But then again, they've only been rich and famous for what, 2 to 3 years now? It's not a long time to change one's thinking. So I feel like these hoes feel the same way. They just, don't want to say nothing because they're not trying to lose out on no money. But just keep it on the low. Keep it under wraps. That's that. Let's move on. Jhene Aiko says that she's going to stop saying the N-word out of consideration to the people who were offended and felt she wasn't in a position to say it. Okay, let's just go through the backstory, and then I will discuss how I feel about this whole thing. So this is her Twitter account, Jhene Aiko, and she says, I am less black than, she put that, but than someone half black, but also less white than someone half white. And Asian is the least thing that I am, LOL. So at this point, it's whatever they want me to be. Girl, you're not making no sense. What do you mean by that? But let's continue to read the tweets. So then someone else on IG said, so you said that you saw yourself as black, but you stopped saying the N-word because you felt like you weren't black enough to say it. Maybe I can understand the braids, but come on, you're less black than half black. So what was the confusing part, Jhene? I stopped out of consideration the people who were offended and who thought I was not in a position to say it. I took heed. I wasn't confused though. I am your reflection. Girl, what? This is why I don't really understand Jhene Aiko like that. I don't be messing with her music like that, because what, girl? This make it make sense. Then she ended it off by saying that she stopped out of respect for her ancestors. From my understanding, Mama is Japanese, from what I've heard. Her dad is a black man, but I think he's mixed. So he's also, half. So them coming together to make Jhene Aiko makes her 1/4 black, okay? Basically like a Kamala Harris. My thing is, I still consider 1/4 black. I know maybe I'm not in a position to say so. I don't know. Maybe I need to sit with a council of other black people. But for me, Jhene Aiko can say the N-word, whereas for me, Kehlani can't. Or Princess Nokia. But, we're not going to talk about that today because it's not even worth it. But to me, I would rather see Jhene Aiko say the N-word than those girls that I just named. And also, her dad is still black. He's half black, but he's still black. And I get it. People say it's 1/4, but 1/4 to me still counts. And I get it gets a little sticky, especially when the person doesn't look like what we expect a black person to look like. You know what I mean? Phenotype, melanated skin. You know where I'm going with this. So, yeah, I know Jhene Aiko doesn't look like any of that, but it's really weird. And she's out of respect for her ancestors. You do know that some of your ancestors were black, so I don't know. I guess what she meant is, I don't want to say something that they heard before they were treated badly, because that's why I don't say the N-word. I'm black and I don't say the N-word because I feel like it's the last word someone heard before they were killed, and for me to use it in a joyous term doesn't make me feel comfortable. But that everyone is, because a lot of my friends and some of my siblings do say it to one another, but I'm just saying no. But yeah, Jhene Aiko, I think you are more than black enough, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Again, please come check and correct me if I am. But I think you can say the N-word. Like I said, those other girls that I just named, no, but you, yes. I don't know, but it's her decision. I respect it, and I'm happy she is trying her best to be conscious. She's trying to be conscious around people and be caring, even though you can never always make anyone and everyone happy. That's just impossible. But it's good that she's taken into consideration the other people's experience, the other black experience that she would never ever get, because obviously she looks the way that she looks. But yeah, good for you, sis. So JT, take notes, honey. Take notes. Yeah, take a lot of notes, foolish girl. And fam, I will see you guys. Oh Lord. And fam, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.